One day, a 22-year-old boy was walking near his house with his beautiful pet dog. The dog was tied with a rope, happily trotting beside him. It was a calm afternoon. Suddenly, a rabbit darted onto the road in front of them. Instinctively, the dog lunged forward and broke free from the boy's grip, chasing the rabbit at full speed. The boy yelled, "Hey, stop, stop!" But the dog didn't stop. The rabbit was fast, and the dog kept following it. Eventually, both the rabbit and the dog disappeared down the street. The boy was left shocked, worried, and heartbroken. That dog wasn't just a pet. It was his best friend, whom he had raised since it was a tiny pup. He searched the entire day, asking everyone, going to every corner, but the dog was nowhere to be found. The next day, desperate to find him, the boy put an advertisement in the newspaper, offering a reward to anyone who returned his dog. Days passed, and still, no sign of the dog. Then one day, as he was out searching again, he saw a beautiful girl walking toward him, holding his dog in her arms. She had found the dog and come to return it. The boy was overjoyed. His pain turned into relief. He didn't know that this meeting would change his life. It was just the beginning of something special. They started talking. They exchanged phone numbers. One conversation led to another, and gradually they became close. Friendship blossomed into love. One day they planned a date. The boy was thrilled. He was finally going to spend time with the girl who had unknowingly brought so much joy into his life. But fate had other plans. On his way to meet her, he met with an accident. He was rushed to the hospital. Though conscious, he had suffered a head injury. Lying on the hospital bed, he kept thinking, "God, why? Why can't you see me happy? First the dog ran away, and now this. I was just going to meet her." The doctors performed a CT scan to check for internal injuries. Then came the shocking news. The doctor returned and said, "You're lucky we did this scan. You have a brain tumor. The accident didn't cause it, but thanks to the timing, we discovered it early. We can remove it. If you hadn't come here today, you might not have known until it was too late." The boy sat in silence, his thoughts rewinding everything. If I hadn't gone to meet her, I wouldn't have had the accident. If the dog hadn't run away, I wouldn't have met her. If that rabbit hadn't appeared, the dog wouldn't have run. And that's when it hit him. Sometimes, what feels like misfortune is actually a disguised blessing. Moral of the story: sometimes life takes unexpected turns. Our plans fall apart, things go wrong, and we feel lost. But what we see as setbacks are often setups by God for something greater. That lost dog, the random rabbit, the sudden accident, none of it was random. It was all part of a divine plan. Trust that when life doesn't go your way, God might just be leading you to something far better than what you had in mind. His delays, detours, and even difficulties are often blessings in disguise. If you believe that everything happens for a reason and God's plan is always greater than ours, comment, "I trust God," and share this story with your friends. Trust the process. God has a better plan for you.